Erin Huff, Taylor Leroy, and Abby Watkins present Chemical and Physical Properties and Changes. A physical property is a characteristic of a substance that does not involve a change in the substance's chemical makeup. Solubility. Solubility is the ability of a substance to dissolve in another substance. First, we filled the glass with water, then poured salt in it, and to speed up the dissolving process, we stirred it. Solubility is an example of a physical property because it is a characteristic of a substance that does not involve a chemical change. Thermal conductivity. Thermal conductivity, which is also an example of a physical property, is the rate at which a substance transfers heat. This ceramic mug with water in it has been heated. When Erin touches the mug, the heat transfers from the mug to her hand, which causes it to burn. So, a ceramic mug is a good conductor of heat. A physical change is a change of matter from one form to another without a change in the substance's chemical makeup. Crushing a can. Crushing a can is a physical change because even though it has been crushed, the properties of the can have stayed the same. Melting a popsicle. First, we put the popsicle in a pan and let it sit. After some time went by, the popsicle has started to melt because there has been an increase in energy. After more time went by, the popsicle has completely melted and is now a liquid. The popsicle still shares the same properties as it did as a solid, but it has just become a liquid. Melting is an endothermic change because energy is added in the process. You can also tell that this is a physical change because it can be undone by freezing the popsicle again. A chemical property is a property of matter that describes a substance's ability to perform a chemical reaction which changes the substance's properties. Reactivity. By combining baking soda, a little bit of red food coloring, and vinegar, we were able to show a chemical property known as reactivity. When the vinegar combines with the baking soda, the two substances react and fizz and bubble to form a new substance. This is an example of a chemical property because the substance's properties are changed. Flammability. Flammability is the ability of a substance to burn. First, we put a little bit of rubbing alcohol in a dish and lit it on fire. We know that the alcohol was flammable because it immediately caught on fire. Next, we took a corn muffin and set it on a dish with a little alcohol and lit it. We could tell these substances were flammable because they also caught on fire quickly. Flammability is a chemical property because when an object is caught on fire, its properties are changed. This is what the corn muffin and alcohol looked like after we put out the flames. A chemical change is a change that occurs when one or more substances change into an entirely new substance with new properties. Baking muffins. First, we combined cornmeal, blue food coloring, and water to our corn muffin mixture. Each of the substances has its own properties before we put them in the oven. Then, when we put them in the oven, they began to cook and chemically combine to form a new substance. After the muffins cooked, we took them out of the oven. Then the muffins were no longer gooey but were now a warm, moist substance. When the muffins cooked, they chemically combined to form a new substance with new properties. Also, you can tell the substance has gone through a chemical change because it is not reversible.
arms. Wait, let me. Go.
Okay, that didn't work. It broke.
Use another one.
Did you spill that, or is that the water from the floor?
It's the water from the floor. What are you doing? You have to
I made the
supervise
safety
us?
first.